Hi guys, welcome to today's video on what are their intentions towards you. So we have 5 groups, as you guys can see. For group 1, we have Septarian and the Devil card. Group 2, Desert Rose and Disappointment. Group 3, Magnesite, Agate and Luxury. Group 4, Crazy Lace Agate and Abundance. And Flourite for group 5 and the Prince of Discs. So go ahead and select your pile according to what you are most drawn to. The timestamps will be posted in the description below. Take a few moments. Hi guys, group 1, welcome to your reading on what are their intentions towards you. So, you guys picked the Devil card in Septarian. So with the Devil card, I'm getting that this person's ego was bruised or hurt in some way. We have the 5 of Water, things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. And so with that, I'm getting that this person's ego was bruised or something occurred that they're just not too happy about. And I think they're trying to, with this Libra card, I think they're trying to weigh it all out, right? Like, and be reasonable and fair with the situation, because here we have moments of gratitude and thank you. So I feel like they see, like they're trying to balance out the disappointments with the moments of, that they've enjoyed with you, that they're very grateful for having with you. But I think that this person is very, very sensitive. Like, that's what I'm getting with this Page of Cups and a big yes confirmation right here. And then also with Cancer, you know, I think when Cancers are disappointed, they have a hard time communicating what it is that's bothering them, or they get into this mode where, I don't know, it's not even just they get quiet, but it's like this self-preservation mode where they want to just move on, or they just want to get away from whatever it is that's bothering them, or they just have a way of shutting down, right? And or they get into these, like, I don't know, I don't want to say illusions, delusions, but yeah, they start to overthink, or they start to they get in their feelings pretty strongly, right? And I feel like that's something that they end up, you know, it ends up, I don't know, they kind of do it in a way where it's like on their own. Like, I just feel like they're on their own with their disappointments and their upsets. And, you know, yeah, I'm just getting someone with a pretty crushed ego. Someone who is, yeah, just very sensitive, you know? Like, I don't know, maybe this is somebody who's insecure, and I feel like part of them, I have to say this, like, part of them wants to, with this Ace of Earth and this 5 of Water, I'm getting that some of them want to sort of like, and I'm getting a confirmation, yes, like they want to get you back. They want to disappoint you. They're looking for a way to, you know, when people, oh my God, I just thought of a situation where, okay, so here's a situation, right? I don't even want to say this on camera, but okay, let me just try to put it in a way that, in case somebody's listening out there. Okay, I had a situation with someone I know where I had let them know that something was a bit too much for me, right? Like, that they were doing. And, you know, they were like, okay, cool. You know, it seemed fine. I could tell that they didn't like it, but they kept it to themselves. The next opportunity they had to say something similar to me, and it was totally not even, and I could tell it was just out of resentment and bitterness and out of ego, because I had barely even said anything. Like, for example, this person was going on and on and on for days and weeks and hours about the same thing over and over and not doing anything about it and just kind of dumping it on me and venting to me. And I felt like, you know, trying to be a good friend, you know, listening and helping to come up with a plan and whatever. But it was like the moment that, you know, I just said, like, listen, like, I have to go to work in the morning. It's getting late. Like, I can't just keep losing sleep over this. Like, this is a bit much. Like, you know, you got to do something about it. If you need time, I get it. But I just can't keep hearing about this. And yeah, so like maybe a couple weeks later, you know, I brought something up and just boom, right away. Well, I don't want to keep hearing about this. Like, it was just like they were waiting on the opportunity to sort of dish it back to me. And, you know, I just laughed to myself because I'm like, well, I'm not rambling. Anyways, it was just like that type of situation where they're waiting on an opportunity to like get you back for something that they feel slighted by, or that they took in a very sensitive way, or they kind of took it to heart. But like, I feel like they're not exactly telling you what this is. You're just gonna see it when it happens, type of feeling. And I just keep seeing yes, and it's gonna kind of burn a little bit. So anyway, their intention towards you is right at this moment is they really are weighing. They really want to move forward, but they are weighing the good times with you, with you know, some of the disappointments that they've experienced with you. And because they are very sensitive, like their ego is bruised. And so they are contemplating moving forward, moving in a different direction. Not so much in a different direction as in away from you, but in a way of they kind of want to get you back for something. Like they're looking for an opportunity to kind of like take a jab at you in however way that they feel you did it to them, right? And that's just, again, that's just their ego. That's just their ego and their sensitivity and, you know, their inability to communicate when something is bothering them. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting is like they're gonna take an opportunity to take a jab at you when the opportunity presents itself, but they are gonna move forward with you, but because they do see, you know, like they are trying to be fair about it, right? They are trying to be fair in how they assess you or how you know, with the scales with Libra, right? Like they know that, you know, they are grateful for you. Okay, they are grateful for you. So it's just that their ego is a little. I just heard butt hurt, and they're gonna you know you're gonna feel a little bit of it too. You're gonna feel a bit of the fire of it. So yeah, so that's their intention. They're gonna move forward with you. It's just that their ego is a bit bruised, and you are going to feel it at some point. Because here it says crying over spilled milk. They're still crying over something that happened, and yeah, and I feel like outwardly they're trying to portray like a very fair demeanor. They're trying to portray that, but like they're really keeping their feelings to themselves. Yeah. So I think they're just gonna go about things a little bit differently, but they're keeping that to themselves. So yeah, so that's your reading, group 1. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to see more videos. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Okay, hi group 2, those of you who picked this Desert Rose and Disappointment. This is your reading on what are their intentions towards you. So I'm getting that there's a bit of a situation that's going on between the two of you. Either there's a situation going on between the two of you, or this person is constantly like, I don't know, I want to say like weighing things out in their mind and trying to pick the appropriate path or solution. There's always a solution of the highest good is right here. We have the solar plexus chakra, which this comes from the Empath Oracle deck. So I'm getting that this person is very empathetic or is an empath, right? Same with Psyche here, which represents like just our sensitivities to other people and their expectations of us. And I feel like with this person, their intention is, I feel like, because here we have the Seven of Swords, right? Like, you know, it says theft, dishonesty, right? And this is a card of like being dishonest, and I feel like what's dishonest about this person is the fact that they're confused, you know? This person, I want to say, stays confused a lot of times. Just because, you know, and this is a good stone. This desert rose is a good stone for when you're confused. Because I think they just have a hard time weighing out their decisions when it comes to people because of the expectations I think that they have, or that they can sense that others have of them, or they're picking up on other people's energies, and they want to implement their it's like they get confused what they want even, right? Because they're picking up on because they don't want to disappoint the other person. This is kind of like, there's different like levels to this. I feel like this person could be a people pleaser, like low-key people pleaser. Yeah, but like I think that they're trying to like make a decision here. Like they're trying to do it in a way that's like very um like like they're trying to move away from the feeling side of an aspect of it and try to make a decision based off of like logic in a way, like logic, like kind of deliberating, um and looking at things so that it's a win-win for everyone. So this person, their intention towards you is they don't want to disappoint you, right? Like they don't want to disappoint you. They see you as like a good friend of theirs, or I don't want to say a friend. It's like a gathering your tribe, like as part of your or their tribe. They see you as part of their tribe. Um, I think they have a hard time. Like I'm just getting something with this like dishonesty, the Seven of Swords, deception sort of thing. I think they really struggle um, with feeling like they can be themselves, right? Because I don't know, I just feel like they get really caught up in not wanting to disappoint. Like they're just very sensitive. They're empaths, right? Um, so I think they just really struggle with not wanting to disappoint others. Is like, because if they're disappointing someone else, then they feel it themselves. And I don't know. I just kind of feel like there's some type of confusion with this person, but their intention seems to be really is good. And I want to say like this no need to worry. I think that message is for you. I think they have a way of, maybe this person sort of like disappears a little bit so that they can, you know, come to decisions, and so they can have time alone so that they can think and deliberate and find solutions, so then they can separate like what their will is from what your will is, or what you want versus what they want. You know, I feel like they just get confused very easily, just because it's like they want everyone to be happy and they want to find a solution that makes everybody happy. And like, I don't think they want to be dishonest, but they're very fearful of like disappointing others, you know, especially those who they consider to be like their tribe, you know. And I feel like sometimes they get confused if they really fit in. But anyway, that's something that I think they struggle with, and something that I think that they're working on. And I feel like at least now they're at a place where they are looking for solutions that factor in what they want as well. So they don't have to be, I want to say like people pleasing or dishonest or at odds with themselves, which in turn makes them at odds with other people, or, or we're in a situation where they're lying to themselves for the sake of other people. Like now they're trying to have it where they find ways that everyone can be happy. And so that's their intention with you, is to have it where you guys kind of have a compromise or come to solutions. Like this feels really nice, to be honest. Like this is kind of like a nice energy. I feel like this person is very loving and kind, and this person really cares about how you feel and what you think. And that's really important. That's really important to them. And so I think sometimes they just need a bit of time to go about, like, what's figuring out how to go about finding something or a compromise or something so that everybody wins, right? So that's their intention with you, is that anytime that they encounter a disappointment or something where they disappoint you, I feel like they're very innocent. I feel like there's an innocence with this person. Like I'm seeing Virgo with this, and there's like an innocence with Virgo, and I feel like they're also very detail oriented, and they think things through very thoroughly, that impact other people, and impact themselves as well. So that's their intention for you, is to consider your, what you think, what you expect, how you feel, and factor that into the solutions that whenever there's something or a decision that needs to be made, or if there's a conflict that happens, or anything that they may get a little confused, because they are factoring in so many things, because they are very thorough in how they go about doing this, because they want things to work out for everybody, especially people that they care about, So that's your reading, group 2. If you liked it, please leave a like. Subscribe to see more videos. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Okay, hi, group 3. This is your reading on what are their intentions towards you. So those of you who picked luxury and this Magnesite Agate, this is your reading. So this King of Coins, I feel like this is the person that you're inquiring about. And I'm going to start with this 7 of Swords and this Queen of Wands, right? Because I'm really focused on this dark cat. And I feel like this is the shadow side. And same with this 7 of Swords. It's like this is something this person is kind of keeping to themselves. Because here we have dishonesty. That's generally what the 7 of Swords is about. Something that's kept hidden, in their shadow. And it's referring to, both these are 7s, the truth, right? So they are keeping some truths to themselves. Like, I feel like, because here we have universal love, activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence. I think they see love as, here it says luxury. But, like, okay, I'm just going to say what I think, right? Because I don't know where I'm pulling this from, but I feel that this is a situation of this person perceives they want the luxuries. This is their intention. Like, they want the luxuries of love, right? Of being, and this is the truth, like, that they're not telling you. They want the luxuries of love, right? But they don't want, like, to actually solidify, I want to say, the relationship or the love, quote unquote, right? Okay, because here we have 44, here we have 4. I feel like what I mean to say that is, like, there's luxuries, there's perks of being, having a partner, being in love, spending time with someone. Like, the intimacy doesn't have to be just physical intimacy. It could be, just talking to someone, especially, I want to say, because this is the King of Coins, so this is like a masculine energy. So sometimes people have a hard time experiencing intimacy in other areas of their life. So when it comes to a relationship or these love connections, that's where they get to do that. And I feel like this person with this Queen of Wands is very charming to other people as well, because they perceive this is like a luxury, as something like a perk, something that feels good. Um, some of you guys, I don't know if this is a long distance here with Merkaba. It says movement, long distance travel, excitement, and the number 33. I feel like maybe for some of you guys, there's a long distance element to this relationship, or yeah, there's a long distance element to it. And I feel like, you know, this is part of the thing where you could easily be fooled, because it's like, I feel like they like the fact that things are long distance, because they don't have to solidify this. Like, for example, if somebody spends time talking to you on the phone, or meeting up with you, or seeing you when they're around, like when they can come around, but it's like it can never go further into a more deeper relationship, right? It can never, and you know, I'm seeing this hand gesture of compassion. It's like, I don't know why, but this gesture of this, it's like something wanting to go in, but it being like blocked from fully going in. I don't know. Like, that's how I'm feeling. And that's the truth. Like, I feel like this is something in their shadow. Like, you know, I see this person also as being, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out, like, what is the significance of these two cards here? And I mean, I understand what they mean, but it's like, I feel like this deck is, you know, like, why this deck, you know? Because I could have got this message from another deck. And I don't know, part of me wants to try to understand it, and I feel confused by it. And I feel like that's the message, is that, like, this is a confusing thing, right? It's like somebody wanting to be, showing you the indicators of wanting to be in a relationship, because they okay, here's an example. You know how people will say, oh, guys just will use women for sex? Well, in this situation, this person's not using you for sex, right? They're using you for conversation, for intimacy, for closeness, for all the other perks of feeling loved, for feeling like somebody cares about them, someone's checking in on them, someone that they can talk to, maybe for hours, or I don't know, as an example, right? But then you assume, like, okay, that means that this person wants to get closer. This person wants to be in a relationship. But the truth is that it's confusing, because it is confusing, because, you know, we're sort of told that these are the things that are indicators of someone wanting to be in a relationship, but this person doesn't want a relationship. It's like they don't want that, you know? But it's like, when you think of universal, it's like we all need love, right? We all need love, but maybe they're just not at the place where, you know, because now I'm seeing the grapes here. Maybe they're focused on their money, on their coin, on establishing themselves. That's what their priority is. They're trying to get everything, because when I see alchemy and the Philosopher's Stone, I'm seeing, like, this is everything encapsulated in this. And there's a double meaning. Okay, so with alchemy, okay, this is what I just got from this. There's a double meaning with a lot of the stuff that the ancients did, and the way that they stored their information, you know. So there could be like a physical meaning, and then there could be like an esoteric, metaphysical, deeper meaning to what it meant, right? And so that's how they kept things, you know, private, secretive. There's a double meaning to a lot of the stuff. And I feel like this is what I'm talking about with this individual here and their intention towards you. There's a different meaning. It's like, you get what I'm saying? But ultimately, it's like they want love and they want the luxuries of it, but they don't actually want to solidify a relationship. And they have the charm and they have everything else that would make you want to think that that's what they want. But really, it's not what they want. And I think that you could be easily deceiving yourself because of the doubleness of the message that you get from them, and from what society sort of tells you. This is what, like, say a guy does if he wants a relationship. He's doing all those things, so it's confusing, right? So that's what I'm getting with their intention towards you, is like they want love, you know. They want connection. They want to be showered in that, you know. But, you know, there's an element of them, like their shadow aspect, which does not want that and wants to keep things long distance, or wants to keep a distance of some sort, so it can never, like, if you bring this subject up to them about a relationship, you'll see how they'll like come more with the double meanings or the double talk or ways to avoid you seeing things for as they are. Because even this, I'm getting the double imagery, like it's literally here and then here's like a reflection of it. It's like this doubleness is what I'm getting. So that's your reading, group 3. I hope this message was helpful for you. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to see more videos. I will talk to you guys soon. I will see you guys soon. All the best. Bye. Okay, hi group 4. Those of you who picked this crazy lace agate and abundance, this is your reading on what are their intentions towards you. So I guess this is currently, right? This is currently they or you, one of you, we have worked through your feelings, last quarter moon in Aries, and this 4 of Cups, right? And this King of Cups in reverse, and calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. There's some like emotional, I don't know, turmoil, disappointment, emotions out of whack. You know, that's just what's happening right now. I feel like there's some, you know, I'm seeing the fire right here. And I think that this person's intention is to, like, they, you know, I'm looking at miracles. This is really sweet. I don't know if you guys got into a fight or what's going on, or who's the person that's over it, or who's really, really disappointed or upset, or has a lot of feelings to work through, or just feels really unstable emotionally. And is just like, you know, with this spotlights, I feel like there's like this spotlight, and they really want, I feel like for some of you guys, it's you guys that are really upset, and I feel like they really want you to reconsider your feelings, you know. And I think that they don't want to approach you right now because they're waiting on the perfect timing for things to kind of settle down, for the feelings to subside, because, like, you know, they don't want you, like, I'm looking at this crazy lace agate, it's like they don't want you to go nuts on them. Like, you know, with this miracles and ancient wisdom, I feel like, you know, what I said when I said, you know, it's kind of sweet, I feel like they're wanting a miracle. Like, I don't know if you guys are still talking, or some of you guys aren't talking, or this situation's kind of crazy, or things just got out of hand. Like, I feel like they are really, with ancient wisdom, like, they don't know how something's going to work out, but they're trying to be wise about the situation, in the sense that they believe that, you know, things will work out in the right time, things will settle in the right time, because they like recognize that, you know, the emotions are really out of whack, and that if they don't do it a certain way, if they go about things in a pushy way, you might be over it, like for real over it. And they don't want that. That will be like a fail for them. And so like they're kind of waiting on a miracle. They're hoping for a miracle. They're waiting on a miracle. They're wanting for you to reconsider ending things if some of you guys are thinking about ending things. Or they just don't want to talk to you at the wrong time because they know that things might explode, things might end, things might not go as they want. And they don't really want to shed a light on more of the they want you to process your feelings so that you guys can speak in a peaceful, self-regulated sort of way. So, I'm getting that some of you guys, that's the situation. And then for others, it's the other way around, where they're the ones who are going through it, like with their feelings, and feel very overwhelmed with their feelings. Like here with this abundance, like I'm seeing like just this overflow of water, and I'm taking that to mean, same with this King of Cups who is pouring out his cups. It's just a bit too much for them. And I could see that they're just taking time out. And I'm looking at this person's phone, and I don't know, I'm just getting this feeling of like some of them don't even want to be on their phones. Like they just want to be left alone right now, because this is like a lot for them. And so, but at the same time with abundance and miracles, it's like, I feel like they want to move past, they want to move past something because, with the Three of Cups, it's like, it could be like soul family or just like this showering, like in a positive way, like a very positive, because I'm seeing the Cancer symbol here. Like there's a really positive emotional connection between the two of you. And I think that maybe they're just, again, it's the same thing, but they're just waiting for things to settle, for their emotions to settle, so then they can see how they will view things afterwards. But them being kind of unsure of, we have the Six of Wands twice here, and reconsider. One is upright and one is in reverse, and I'm taking that to mean with reconsider as well. Like, again, this looks like a gravestone to me with like ticks on it. It's like how many strikes, how many strikes, I'm getting like how many strikes with their feelings. Like, I don't know, something about giving chances and things being a bit much. Maybe this is something that is like an issue that has recurred. But anyway, their intention is just to wait it out right now, is to wait things out, waiting on the right timing. They don't want the situation to escalate and become more emotionally charged. So they're just waiting. But there is like a positive sort of feeling to this in the sense of ancient wisdom and miracles and perfect timing. They're just waiting on the timing, for things to settle, whether it's for you or for them or for the both of you, for emotions to calm down before they take any action. Because it's like they're just waiting. Like I'm seeing it with this what is this called? The thing with, I forget what it's called, where the sand runs out, whatever it's called. So anyways, that's your reading, group 4. If you liked it, please leave a like. I will see you guys soon. Subscribe to see more videos. Bye. Okay, hi group 5. Those of you who picked the Flourite and the Prince of Discs, this is your reading on what are their intentions towards you. So, their intention, like, okay, I feel like they want to be, I feel like they're watching you, right? Like they watch you. And here we have the time is right. Like they're waiting. I feel like they're waiting. Because with the Prince of Discs, like you can see him sort of like taking charge, moving forward. but like I'm getting this feeling of someone who's very cautious in doing so. I'm getting that with this power card. Um, it's like I'm feeling like someone who wants to maintain their power, someone who's very careful. Like in the Rider Waite deck, this is the card of the person who is kind of like holding on to their pentacles. It's like they're very cautious. They're very they don't want to lose something, and so they're very. It's like this emperor, like just very careful and calculated, and like I want to say wise. I don't know if that's the right word. It's not even wise. It's just like they're very cautious in what they do, especially with people. That's what I just got with this. Especially with people. With this Knight of Wands, it's like they kind of. I feel like they, march to the beat of their own drums, but they're not like this wild horse that I'm seeing here. Like they're not like that when it comes to people. They're cautious with people, and so with this go the time is right, and then we have in the near future in reverse. I feel like this is something they're waiting on the right timing to go ahead and I feel like pursue something with you. Even though I'm getting like a very friendship type of vibe from this, but I feel like it could be more than that. It's just that this is how cautious they are. They want to start off as friends or and so then that way they can get to know you with this Page of Swords, so they can understand you a bit more, so they could like study you, I almost want to say. But with this thing of waiting for the right time, here with divine, so we have divine source and we have judgment. And it's interesting because these two cards come from the after tarot. So I feel like that's how delayed or how cautious they are. They like to do things after they know. It's a very, like, I want to say secure. Like they have to feel secure in what they do. Like, you know what I mean? They have to feel like they're maintaining, I guess, their power and they're not losing on anything. Like this is just how they are. And so, yeah, so like this is with this divine source and judgment. It's like they're waiting on like the go ahead, right? From the, divine timing. Like once they hear the call, like, hey, go ahead, go for it, then they will go and do that. So I feel like their intention with you is to take things very, very slowly. Like they're the type of person who is very slow to build upon stuff because they have to be very careful. That's just really what it is. This is a good thing I'm hearing, and maybe in certain situations a not so good thing. Like you may feel like time is running out. I just got with like looking at this I keep forgetting what this thing is called. This hourglass. Yeah, this hourglass. Like, time's running out. It's taking a while. Are they just going to watch me? Like, what are they doing? Yeah. So that's their intention is just to go slow and steady. And yeah, like, and I feel like this is going to be a theme, and you're just going to get to know them and see that this is how they are. Like, if you're confused by it, just know that this is just how they are, yeah. But it's kind of nice. I feel like a very nice, mature, very mature sort of energy from this. It's like somebody who works hard. This person works really hard. This is a little off topic, but this is four of discs. It comes after the 3, which is a card of working. And so this is like someone who works very hard and remembers how hard it is that they work. So they like to hold on to something, hold on to what they've accumulated as a result of that. And so this person may be slow, but or cautious, but but they're very loyal. And when they put in their effort and their energy, there's like a loyalty vibe that I'm getting. So yeah, like I think this is the energy that could be your energy as well with this Knight of Wands, is someone who is a little bit more carefree and I want to say wild, like that's not, I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm getting, is someone who's more free, someone who is, I don't want to say reckless because that's not it. It's just someone who follows their heart, doesn't put too much thought into things. I feel like this is a very completely different like energy than what, you know, maybe they're used to. But it is what it is. So this is their intention, is just to kind of like take things slow. They're open to you, being friends with you, but they're just kind of doing things on divine timing, you know, and it's just so that they can be cautious and protect themselves and also protect you. There's a very strong protector vibe in this as well. So that's your reading, group 5. If you liked it, please like the video, subscribe to see more videos. I will see you guys very soon. Okay, bye-bye.